Hi, I'm author Bailey Thomas, and if you're a reader, writer, reviewer, content creator, or a part of the book community, you're in the right place. And if you're none of these, you're still in the right place, because this YouTube channel is for everyone. I'm just trying to make the world a better place, one book, story, or YouTube video at a time. So whether you're here to learn how to write a book, celebrate books, or just to have fun, I'm glad you're here. Hello, welcome to my channel. If you clicked this video in particular, it must mean that you want to become an author, or maybe you're just a reader and you want to see what it's like to be an author, or maybe you already are one and you're like, is she going through the same thing that I am? Well, I'm here to tell you everything that nobody told me about being an author, so hopefully I can tell you this and you can scratch this off your list of what people didn't tell you, because no one told me this. So I'm just trying to share the love of everything that I didn't know and give it to you. So hopefully you're prepared in case you want to become an author, which I highly encourage because it's a super rewarding field. Like every time I see my book out there or someone reacts positively to it or just says that they related to it, it really does make it all worth it. So if you're thinking about it, this is your sign right here to follow through with it because I believe in you. And we'll get into stuff that you should know. So this will be very helpful because you're about to write your first book, right? You're going to become an author. Today's the day you commit. Okay, so the first thing is most of it is marketing. Yeah, and I think you've probably heard this before if you've talked to other authors. It is a lot of pushing your book on social media and word of mouth and creating content. Voila. So I just want you to be prepared that it's not just writing and editing and writing and editing. And all I do is get to sit on my laptop all day and all these thoughts in my head, I get to pour into the page and create a story. It's not that all the time. There's a lot of marketing, but don't let that deter you from becoming an author because it's also can be a lot of fun because you get to meet a lot of cool people. You get to interact with other authors, get feedback from readers, which thank you guys. Thank you, readers. You guys are amazing. The book communities has been so awesome to me. So marketing is not the worst thing in the world. I just want you to be prepared that there is a lot of it, but don't let that stop you from becoming an author because like I said, it can be really fun and you can make fun YouTube videos like this and talk to other people in the book community and share your advice that you learned. And then the next part, I guess it kind of means that there's a lot of editing, but I phrase it as you might really love your book and then as time goes on you might hate it. But let me explain what I mean by that. I don't hate any of my books. I love them so much. I put so much work into them. But the excitement I felt when I first wrote them, first the excitement after the 100th time reading it and editing, I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't like it anymore, then the audience isn't going to like it anymore. And it's not going to sound, it's going to be horrible. I'm going to put your mind at ease right now if you ever go through that. It's just because you're doing a really good job editing, right? And you're taking a bunch of passes and you're making sure it's really clean. Of course, if you read something 100 times over and over, you might not be as excited as the first time. And that's normal. So I just want to let you know, which nobody told me because I thought because I don't like it anymore, nobody else is going to like it anymore. But it's just because there's a lot of editing involved and you're going to read your book a lot of times. So just be prepared for that. If you end up not being as excited as you were when you first wrote it, it's okay. Just because you took a lot of passes through it. Trust me, people will still like it. The next part I would have to say that nobody told me about being an author, which I guess I should have known this on my own, is how vulnerable this career field is. Especially me, like I write based like on my personal dating experiences, which I feel like every author takes some inspiration from their own life. But I didn't realize how it felt to really put yourself out there, even if you're writing make believe like something that did not happen. You still are inspired by your real life, and it's still your thoughts and your comments and your opinions and your imagination on paper for the world, the public, for everyone to see. So it is very vulnerable, but I think there is beauty in being vulnerable, putting yourself out there. I think the best books are when the author really does pour themselves into the book. So again, don't let that scare you either. It is okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to put yourself out there, but just know, which I didn't realize at first, how vulnerable it is. So when people are like, oh my gosh, you're an author. Oh my gosh, I read your book. I'm like, you didn't just read my book. You read a piece of my soul that I put into it. So just be prepared for that. It is very vulnerable, but that's okay. There's beauty in that. The next I would have to say is there are a lot of highs and lows. Like being an author is like this. I thought it was like this. As soon as I got like a consistent like sale cadence, like, oh, I got an order, and the next day I get an order. I thought it was just like this. I didn't know you could get an order today and then no orders the next week, and then an order every day for a month, and then no orders every day for a month. I just thought it was like once I get over that hump, it just goes like that. It is not like that. Especially like in marketing too. I might have a video that does really well, and then I post a video the next day and it gets one comment, one share. And I'm just thinking to myself, what happened? It is just a constant roller coaster, which if you like rides, then you might enjoy it. But I think the authors who make it are the ones that do weather the storm and get through those lows. And if you are at a low right now, just know if it's a roller coaster and we're down here, that means the next part we're going is up. So stick with it. There are a lot of ups and downs, but there is beauty on the author journey. So I think we just embrace the ups and the downs. Here, this next point is something maybe only I struggle with. If you have struggled with before, let me know. But sometimes I question if I count as an author because I wrote it and I published it. Nobody picked me up. A publishing company didn't pick me up. Even if you got picked up by a small one, maybe you feel this way too. It kind of resembles like I published it when my friends and family are like, "Oh my gosh, she's an author. She wrote a book. She's an author." But at the same time, I wrote it. I uploaded it. I marketed it. Am I an author? I mean, I thought the definition of an author was like writing a book, but when you're the one who does everything, sometimes I struggle with, am I actually an author? So just be prepared for that. Nobody told me I'd kind of have a identity struggle. Do I actually count as an author? But I think I do. So it's just something that I think about sometimes when they're like, she's an author. And I say, yeah, but I wrote it and I published it. I did it all myself. So if that happens to you, just know that you're not alone. And I also felt the same way. And the last point I will have to make, because I kind of feel like I brought you guys back down here, so we're gonna go back up. Remember, highs and lows. And the last one I have to say, every order means so much. Like the first one, I could get 100 orders in a day, and they all feel so exciting. Number one-on-one will feel just as exciting as one. A sale 6 months into my journey still feels the same as my very first one. It's just so exciting every time I get an order because I put my heart and soul into books, and I'm just so appreciative of every order that comes in. It just shows that I'm meant to be in this field. It's so exciting. It just confirms all the hard work that I've put in. So every order still is so exciting. So if you're thinking about becoming an author, remember this video right here is your sign to do it. And I'm here with you every step of the way. So I'm going to quickly go through those points one more time just to stick it in your head about what nobody told me before becoming an author so that you can get those down because you are going to be an author today. We're starting today if you're interested. So again, most of the work is marketing, which is, it's fine. I just want you to be prepared for it. You get to meet a lot of cool people through it, and it can be really fun and exciting, especially if you love making content. But I just want you to be prepared that it's not just all writing and editing. There is a lot of marketing to it. So just be prepared for that. You might love your book and then not like your book. And that doesn't mean your book is worth anything less. You've just put a lot of passes through it, have been staring at it a lot, which is fine. You're editing and that's part of the process. So just keep that in mind if you ever like really enjoy your book and then at the end you're not too excited about it. It's okay. It happened to me too. It doesn't mean your book is bad. You've just been staring at it for too long. The next point, it is very vulnerable. Being an author is vulnerable. Even if you're not specifically writing about your life, you're still putting your feelings and your writing onto people for the world to see, for anyone to check out. So just be prepared for that. But again, there's beauty in this too. There's beauty in putting your heart and soul into a book and people checking it out. Those are the best ones anyways. There are highs and lows. It's a roller coaster. I feel like everything's a roller coaster now. Life is a roller coaster. There's ups and downs. But I just want you to be prepared for that because I thought I was out of the woods once I was like, oh, a sale, I got a sale every day for a week. That means I'm going to get a sale every day for a week for the rest of my author journey. And that is not true. There's ups and downs. But if we embrace the struggles, then I feel like we will continue our author journey. You just have to embrace the struggles. My next point, you may question yourself as an author, especially if you're doing it yourself, you're writing it, you're publishing it, you're putting it out there. You may not get a sale that day, and you're just questioning, am I actually an author? Yes, you are. And yes, I am too. I feel like that was a note to myself that I needed to hear. And lastly, every order does feel super exciting. like the first one. I'm just excited thinking about it. So if you want to place an order, I do have my books in my description, so you can always check that out. And like the point says, every order truly does mean the world to me. It's so exciting. It just validates that this is what I should be doing. And if you're a writer and you want to send me your book, I also have a PO box in my description as well. So you can send me your book, because in future videos I do want to showcase other authors just to give back to the book community, because they've done so much for me. And if you're a reader, you can send me your favorite book to that PO box as well. I'd love to check it out, see what everyone's reading. But thank you guys so much. If there's anything else that you want me to cover, feel free to comment. I'll dedicate a video to it. Or if there's anything else that you learned that nobody told you about being an author, put in the comments below so other people can see it and so that I can see it as well, because I want to learn from you too. But thank you guys so much. If you really enjoy what I'm doing here, please like, comment, subscribe, spread the word. We're just doing the best we can for the book community. So thank you so much. Happy reading, and I'll see you next time.